If you own and live in your home, you could be saving a significant amount in property taxes, but only if you file this one form.
Okay, what is this exciting form that I need to know about to get this amazing discount?
Great question, Brianna. It is a Principal Residence Exemption. We lovingly refer to this as a PRE all the time.
Okay.
Right? So if I file this PRE, this Principal Residence Exemption form, what does it get me?
So what that gets you is a discount. So you might be, what's discount? So on your tax bill, you'll have a discount for up to 18 mils of the school operating account. So that's what it will get you. And then you're probably like wondering, okay, cool, this sounds great, but how do I go about qualifying for this? So who qualifies for this, Caitlin?
Another important question. I want the 18 mil discount. Can I get it? So I have to own the property and I have to live in that property. And here in the state of Michigan, we are only allowed to have one principal residence. So in order for me to get that school operating discount of up to 18 mils, I've got to own the property and I have to live in it. And of course I have to file the paper.
Right.
I've got to file the Principal Residence Exemption. So how do I go about doing that?
Yeah, so obviously to file the Principal Residence Exemption, you go to your local tax assessor's office. So if you purchase your home in, say, the Farmington Hills Township, that's where you would go. You would go to the tax assessors in Farmington Hills. But a couple like important timelines too that we really want to think about when we are filing this. So we want to file this in accordance with like our tax bills. So stuff to think about is to get these discounts, you have to hit them before certain periods before these tax bills come out. So the first tax bill that comes out is your summer tax bill, and that comes out on July 1. And then your winter tax bill, same thing, comes out on December 1. But in order for these discounts to be applied, you need to hit that June 1st for the July 1, or you need to hit the November 1st for the December 1st to make sure you get that reduction on your tax bill. Otherwise, you just won't receive that.
That's a very important thing to remember, because usually we receive this Principal Residence Exemption at the time of closing from the title company. Hopefully you've got a great title company you're using. They should give you this form. So if you qualify, you already have it. And when you're getting this form, you're probably also getting, as a buyer, a Property Transfer Affidavit. And that Property Transfer Affidavit does have a timeline. You've got to file that within 45 days. Right. You file it to the same place, right? You file it to the assessor in the municipality where you bought the property. And so sometimes we get a little bit confused and we miss the deadline for the Principal Residence Exemption. And we're thinking, oh, I've got 45 days. But if you buy that property May 1st and you file that Principal Residence Exemption June 10th, right? Technically it's within 45 days, but you will have missed the deadline and you're not going to qualify for a Principal Residence Exemption potentially on that July 1st tax bill.
Right.
So that's something we really want to keep in mind. There's really no penalty for not filing. You can file whenever you want. You just won't get that discount.
Right.
And on the timing front, another thing to remember is if you own a home and you're buying, a new home and you're selling that house, you can only have one Principal Residence Exemption.
Right.
So you've got to file that request to rescind Principal Residence Exemption so that you're telling the state of Michigan, hey, I don't have this principal residence anymore, and now you're able to go file a new principal residence. So that timing is important, and you do have some options like a conditional rescission if you are going to buy before you sell, and you're actively trying to sell the home. But the timing is very important so that you get those benefits.
Right. So obviously, to make sure that you get those discounts, you want to make sure that you file that. So the most important is you got to go take it down to the tax assessors to get that discount. But if you have more questions, feel free to give us a call or check us out at legacyclosings.com.